Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be a pretty cool video because I'm going to be covering about crossplay with Xbox One and the PS4. We've been given some information which I didn't even think this was ever going to be possible, but there's been so much going around with the Xbox One and the PS4 actually being able to play with each other on different games, but obviously in this case we're going to be talking about ARK. We've got some big information from Jeremy on Twitter today, and we're going to be covering a little bit about rentable servers for the Xbox One as well. So if you guys do enjoy this video, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that would really help out guys, and also if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're new to the channel, that would be brilliant too. Also, I always leave the link in the description down below to my Twitter and Instagram for loads more ARK news and stuff, so if you'd like to follow me on there, links will be in the description down below. But anyway, apart from that, I'm just going to get straight in with today's video, and just to let you guys know right now, there will be a new ARK update video coming soon, just to update you guys with what is going on with everything to do with it, but obviously that is once we've had a bit more news which will be coming out very, very shortly. But anyway, so the first thing at the start of the video, as you can see, is Jeremy did, someone did ask Jeremy, will there ever be a way Xbox and PS4 can play together? So then obviously Jeremy did reply to that tweet, and he got a lot of favourites and thumbs up and stuff, and he did say, we have it working internally, but currently Sony won't allow it. So they actually have this working, like your PS4 can play with the Xbox One, but right now Sony are not allowing this. Now this is, information that's been going on for a while, and there actually has been something where Microsoft wanted, obviously, crossplay for the PS4 on Minecraft, if you guys didn't know that. So they did want that to happen, so Xbox One can play, or Windows and stuff can play with the PS4, but still Sony wouldn't allow it. So obviously there's been loads of news articles and stuff, like, talking about what was going on and stuff, like Sony apparently won't allow ARK Survival Evolved PS4 and Xbox One crossplay. So, I'm hoping that maybe in the future Sony will change their mind and they'll be like, okay, we actually might allow this crossplay to happen, because if it does, then PS4 and Xbox can actually play together on ARK, and the community can be as a whole. Like on the PC, obviously on ARK, obviously they're like a big community, and then there's separate Xbox and PS4 communities. Like the console would be awesome if the console was like a whole big community where PS4 and Xbox could play together. But I don't know what you guys think about that. I don't know if you think that'd be a good idea or not, but they do have it, Wildcard do have this working, but it's all up to Sony to change it. So what I've actually done for today's video is I've made a straw poll, as you guys can see here. Now I make a few of these polls sometimes just to see what you guys think about this, and I'll be leaving the link to this in the description down below, as I always do. So I put, would you want Xbox One and PS4 to have crossplay for ARK? Obviously you click yes or no, and then you click vote. You're completely easy to do, guys, and you can just put whatever you want, and then usually when I get this information, it's always good enough to maybe send through even to Sony, because if Sony see this from enough people, then obviously they're just like a poll of thousands of people saying that they want this to happen, then maybe they'll change their mind. But right now, it could be on the cards, but Sony won't allow it, so it's up to them to change it. But we'll see what happens a little bit later on within the future. But if you do have any questions about this or anything you want me to ask, if I haven't covered in the video, you can do so in the comments. I'll answer as many questions as I can on this whole situation. But personally, for myself, I would quite like to see this happen in the future. So, some next information is, if, obviously you guys on the PS4 do have your dedicated servers now, obviously you can host from the PC. But as you guys can see here, for ARK, if the session host is running an Xbox One X, anyone connected to that host will not have the tether regardless of the client consoles. So, as you guys may or may not know, that the Xbox One and the PS4 isn't as powerful, like for actually running servers and stuff like that. So there's a tether, but the Xbox One X is actually strong enough to have no host barrier at all. So generally, it's more powerful than the Xbox One to not have that host barrier, which is awesome. So great news from that. So if the host is running an Xbox One X, there will be no host barrier for the person who is running that server. So really big information there. I will be obviously getting myself an Xbox One X when it's released, so there'll be some great stuff going on there with ARK Survival Evolved servers. Also, a little bit of information about on the Xbox One X, ARK runs at obviously the top settings possible, as you guys can see on the screen here. PC high settings, which is crazy, because obviously you can go all the way to epic, but to think that high is the one below it, and obviously when I play on PC ARK, if I change it to high and then change it to epic, you guys can see that there isn't that much of a difference. Obviously there's there is a difference, but high settings is some amazing stuff. To think that that's going to be on the Xbox One, as a console, you'll be able to run that for ARK Survival Evolved. So yes, that is obviously, the roundup of today's video. It was a little bit shorter, but as you guys can see, I think it was a pretty big topic for a video today, like making PS4 and Xbox One be able to play together. I've never actually thought that this may happen in the future. I never thought this would happen, but to think that this potentially could be happening in the future is just unbelievable. So, as I said, I'd like to see what you guys think about it, in the comments down below. It's going to be interesting. Also, if you are on the PS4 and you have been using these, obviously, PC hosted servers, then make sure to let me know also in the comments if you are enjoying it, if they're good, if they're fast servers, because I've heard some great responses from it so far. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to find out. Lots to come with the game being released in 8 days time. But anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links will be in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.